switch back to this. I don't know if it makes a difference.
And Dr. Light is dressed as Ryu.
For this one, you need all of the upgrades, and you need to be at full health when you get here.
Oh.
And X can use the Hadouken, which one-shots everything. And I actually think that it's a really nice crowning ability to give X at this point. I mean, if you can get it, you already have everything, so you're probably good enough to get through the game. And you can only use it when you're at full health anyway. So it's just fun. It's a really nice touch.
And it's something where they don't give it to you immediately.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you have to hunt it out.
It has to be the last thing. And passwords don't even save it. Darn it.
That's
what we got the lives for. Let's try actually standing on the platforms this time. Yeah, those are like the drinky bird things, except they have saw blades on their heads.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what that is? That makes that makes more sense now.
What were you thinking?
I didn't even notice them. Just decoration.
I think
That's a very
this
short
is the
stage.
boss rush level.
I was gonna say that's a very short.
Oh, it's more of
lead up. Oh no!
just Hadouken him.
It's the doppelganger penguin.
The warehouse penguin.
Lame.
I didn't know I could do that.
Yep. That's why. That's why I like to fight the mammoth first.
Guess I have to jump in between her. No, I don't know.
If
Maybe
he does the slide, he's invulnerable.
Okay.
It's the electric slide.
No, he's the ice penguin.
Oh.
It's an ice slide.
Oh. I think you're thinking of Super Mario 64. Okay,
There's an
I'm
electric
thinking of.
slide
I'm thinking of Super Mario 64.
There's a difference between Super Mario 64 and Mega Man X1. I can't tell you what that is at the top of my head, but I swear that if you played them side by side, you would notice that they are different.
You would indistinguishable.
Okay, good. If I couldn't jump the armor up there, I would have felt totally ripped off. There's a lot of these guys with their own armor right now.
It's company standard.
That little thing was enough to destroy my armor.
Immobilize you. Yep.
It's gonna blow up in a second.
That's
Which
a very
still
slow
doesn't hurt X.
explosive.
Hang on.
Wait for it. Oh, nice.
Nah.
I can't help wondering if it's potentially imbalanced.
Gee, I wonder who you're gonna
that-
fight next.
I can't help wondering if it's potentially imbalanced that at this point you can become invincible whenever you feel like it, as long as you have a little bit of ammo.
It's coming down.
One dive. Even when these bosses are doing these attacks, you can still hit them if you're agile enough.
I like that.
I do too.
The games where it's like, now you can't hit the boss, and it's like, really? Like, I just have to...
Actually, Kirby games are usually like that too. I mean, there are times when you can hurt them a lot more, but if you can hit them, you can hurt them in those games. So... I think part of the point of these boss rushes is another showing you how much stronger you are kind of a thing, because the first time you play this game, a lot of the bosses are really tough. And then at this point, you've probably got some good upgrades, and you've got all of their weaknesses.
And that's
geez,
the
really?
thing, is when you start off, you don't. If you're playing this game for the first time, you don't know what any of the weaknesses are.
Yeah.
At this point, you have everything to do the science and figure out what the weaknesses are, so that next time you play through, you can pick a different order and maybe do it better.
Who's next? Oh, it's the actual boss.
Yeah.
Which is like a weird giant face, and I think it's weak against the chameleon sting.
Looks like it.
It's a glass eye. Oh no!
Now you're fighting its nose.
Yes.
Oh wow, this is...
Which has an eye of its own.
This is probably a relic of Dr. Wily.
Is that the Mega Man X logo on the boss?
No, that's the Mavericks logo.
Oh, the Mavericks logo. I was gonna say, that looks...
It changes between each X game.
Okay.
I can never seem to beat that middle part first.
It's a situational thing.
That was probably the weirdest boss in the game. Just a face on the wall.
Yeah, it doesn't match the MO.
I don't know why they give you these passwords at this point, because the password always starts you at the first Sigma stage.
It's just the same password, just in case you didn't write it down.
That could be.
No. I don't know, I'm sure there's a hidden password, like the one for Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, where it'll get you right to Mike Tyson.
I like this stage. This is a
Mike
fun
Tyson
stage.
is in this game?
Say what?
Mike
Yeah.
Tyson is in this game?
Yeah.
I'd love to know the password to fight him here.
He can one-shot you. Oh, you blocked
Well,
it.
I can one-shot him now, too. I've got a Hadoken.
It's
I
true.
just am
It's
not
only when
getting
you're
many
at
good
full
chances
health,
to
though.
use it.
There you
Got him in his tail while he was in the air.
Oh,
I'm facing the wrong way.
Take that, wall.
let me out! Let me out!
You might hit me, but I can hit you too.
For more damage.
Who's weak now? Oh, well, that was stupid. See, that's the difference between Mega Man X and Mario 64. You can't jump on enemies in this game.
No, true.
Yeah, you're right. I was wrong.
Also, you're not saving a princess.
Well, how do you know that? I mean, like I said, there's a lot of story in the manual that they didn't tell us in this game. Like, we're going up trying to get Sigma. He used to be,
The leader of the...
not a princess, no.
He used to be, like, one of the top Maverick hunters.
Yeah, V-Top.
Yeah, but then he gets the Zero virus when he fights Zero.
Uh-oh.
And then he starts infecting everyone else with it.
Really young.
Hey.
One hit with that knocks him down from anything he happens to be doing.
Yep.
We'll let him turn invisible for a second.
We'll let him pretend he's winning for a while.
Come on now.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, you locked
That's
him
a
in.
strong tongue to be hanging from a ceiling of spikes with.
It is made
Metallic.
of metal,
So are the spikes.
but they're not holding
There
him
may
up.
be. It's probably just magnetic.
His
That could
body
be.
is metal too, though. That wouldn't necessarily work.
Yeah, I guess
His tongue would get stuck to himself.
Maybe
inside
he's aluminum.
himself. Isn't aluminum still magnetic? Or I'm not the
I
science.
don't think it is, which is why I was angry at Fringe, and then for that, and then I realized that the Fringe universe was not realistic at all.
Who's next?
Mandrill.
So it appears. And this time, I think I can... Oh! Hang on. Stop that!
Come for me!
Gotcha.
Hey.
I was hoping I could freeze him and then Hadoken him, but once he's frozen, I can't switch my weapon, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then that would unfreeze him.
But he unfreezes himself anyway. Which boss do you suppose is next?
You're fighting the elephant.
With his amazing underwater fire, I
Yes.
suppose.
All he has to do is lower the water level and then top it with gas. And then he will always take damage.
That did
Yes.
not do much damage to him.
It cut off all his arms, though.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Except
now
one.
those missiles, that's the only attack he can use.
that's brilliant.
Yeah, the boomerang is kind of like the buzzsaw, in that it's good versus a lot of people.
Maybe the boomerangs wouldn't have worked against the real one, and then this factory default model is flawed and weak against them. Which is why they never put him into production and kept him for back here.
If he gets through all of our strongest, we'll have some weaker versions to stop him.
Spikes.
I think you can use the charged ice power to get across those spikes,
Could also-
but then I always miss the upgrades.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you've used all your boomerang at this point.
Well, let's see if I can get some more.
If you jump and fire, it'll angle down, though.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Darn it.
Oh,
You're not
that's
too-
unfortunate.
Too...
Go away.
Yeah, just run. There's the elephant.
Well, let's see if I have enough.
To cut off his trunk.
Just have to shoot really well.
Nope.
Not enough. Yeah, if you cut off his trunk, then he can't do the balls of tar and he can't switch the direction of the floor. You know, they call him a mammoth, but he looks more like an elephant.
That's because he's not furry.
I suppose
He doesn't have the
has
ivory tusks
He has
either.
metallic fur.
Later
if we get to a
bosses.
future where they make robots with fur on them, then we might have a problem.
Later bosses in the Megaman series kind of do have that. Like any of the tiger ones.
Okay. What's left in this crazy stage? Oh, you know what? I think the final boss of this area is weak against the boomerang cutters too.
So this is the boomerang stage.
Yeah, this guy,
Yep.
boomerangs do really well against him, and now I don't have any.
What about the flamethrower?
What about the flamethrower?
Is that if you're weak against that?
I think most of these bosses have only one weakness.
Yeah.
Oh.
The thing with the boomerang is just situational.
I'm doing a lot better than I did in my practice run.
His eye flinches when you shoot him.
Oh.
Whoa!
Now you got shook.
That's
Oh.
when he crashes into walls, it can stun you if you're on walls. Kind of like how Flame Mammoth can stun you if you're on the floor. Can I survive this?
You may have to use an E-tank.
Oh.
How far back do I go?
To the
outside his
beginning.
door.
No, just outside his door. You know, if you hold your charge shot before you enter, you'll keep your charge.
I usually have been doing that. But for some forlorn reason, my brain was telling me to try to Hadouken him when I came in the room.
I don't know. You can only... I don't know if you can do a Hadouken in the air.
No, he can't. So... Gosh, he does a lot of damage, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I'm just getting beaten around. What is his head even doing? It's just floating all over.
He's just like up and down.
At least this top corner of the room is a safe refuge from your... Maybe not. As the last one hits me. So I actually have to think. What kind of boss is this?
Speed up.
Yeah! Okay, different tactic.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah, your invincibility's off.
I can put it back on.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Woohoo!
Okay, one level left, I believe.
Yep, it's just a straight shot up.